5 on Run for the Wall 2013, the 25th anniversary. It's been an incredible day for us. We all get to start with a worship service in the morning at 7 o'clock, and Colonel Jerry Jones spoke down on the southern route. I have not heard a report, but I'm sure that it went well. He just did a powerful job last year. And then we had a testimony on the southern route. Again, we had a truck break, and this one was Dr. Darrell Peters that offered us the truck when mine broke. And they said it was in great shape. And it's just the word I got, it was a fluke thing. But a dealership in Grand Prairie, Texas, stepped up and donated a truck for us to finish this run. So we're just thankful that it's happened, but we're just praying these things that are breaking down stop. We've had enough. And so on the central route, I spoke to Danny Stewart and Rock, both by voice and email, and they were sharing with me how that they were looking like they were running out of water to hydrate the men and women on the central route. And they went ahead and just gave water away in places where it wasn't really required of them to do that. And then it was just kind of like the fishes and loaves. As they gave it, more came in. And they actually have about the same amount they left California with, which is going to take them the whole way. So I just told them it was exciting watching God provide for them at new levels. This is a team that's watching God work in a special way. Pastor Bob Russo said that he was so thankful that he was allowed to go with us and invited to go with us. And we just believe we're going to hear good reports about this in the year to come. On the recon route, we had worship service this morning. Had a good crowd show up for it. I went ahead and spoke. This is the first time that I have ever spoken, and I really think that that's going to be something that we want to do in the future, is us that are chaplains to speak to our people, because we're there with them the whole time. And my goodness, what a reception, what just open heart. Some of those that came up to me and says, I'm not a religious person, and others that had indicated to me before that they weren't religious people, and they were there, and they seemed to have received. And I just talked about God being the I am, and how that we learn about God through each other, and how I learned about God being a warrior by watching these warriors, and it broadened my scope of the warrior concept. And then I said, I hope that you learn something about God through us. We also got to visit a VA hospital, and there's a couple of pictures that I hope that we can show you on this video, and one of them is us pulling in. These are men who have basically, many of them been dropped off there, and the families just don't know what else to do with them. Extreme levels of PTSD, and you can see Pastor John praying with one of them. God is really placing us in a place to touch people. Gary Whaley shared about some that he touched this past day and how that it just influenced his life. The last thing I'll tell you before I wrap this thing up is I got to ride the missing man formation for my father-in-law. And God really helped me as I prayed over every family member, and all the way down to great-grandchildren, call them by name, and just believe that God was lifting them, how it brought peace and comfort into my heart. This has just been an incredible day on Run for the Wall 2013. Keep praying for us, believing that God is going to help us to touch more people. God bless.